Chapter 12.1, Solving Two-Step Equations. So, what is a two-step equation? A two-step equation is where you have more than one operation, or exactly two operations. Remember, operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So for example, 2 plus 3 times 7 is a two-step operation. First I would add because it's inside parentheses, and then I would do the second operation of multiplying. However, today we're going to do that with a variable. So remember in 11.7 we were solving one-step equations looking for the variable. So today we're going to do that with two. Let me also remind you that we talked about reverse PEMDAS. I have to undo each operation. Undo the operation in order to find the missing variable. So step one, of course, is to write the equation 2y plus 3 equals 11. Now remember, this 2y means 2 times y. Okay, but we don't use the x anymore for times because that could be a variable. So I could use the dot, but simplistically we just say 2y. That means 2 times y. So doing reverse PEMDAS, I see that I have multiplication and I have addition. If I knew what y was, I would of course multiply first, but since I don't, I'm actually going to undo the addition first. So underneath the plus 3, I'm going to write minus 3. And of course, whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. That leaves me with 2y on the left side, and 11 minus 3 is 8 on the other side. Now I need to undo this multiplication in order to find out what y is. So we undo multiplication by doing its opposite, which is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, so those cross cancel. And I am left with y equals 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Now, notice I'm showing all of my steps. I'm even skipping a line in between each step in order to make it a little bit neater and easier to read. Yes, math takes up space. That's okay. I get to use all the paper that you save in science and social studies and English. Okay, so let's take a look. I want to do quick check number 1 with you, just to do another one. So you'll get to do 1B. I'm going to do quick check. So here's QC1A we're going to do together. So the problem is 5x plus 3 equals 18. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to undo the addition. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides first. And I am left with 5x equals 15. And now I need to undo this multiplication of 5x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Those cross cancel. And I'm left with x equals 15 divided by 5. X equals 3. Okay, so there are 2 examples. You can do quick check 1B on your own. But let's take a look at example number 2 first. So 3 neighbors host a party. Each neighbor buys a watermelon for $8. They split the cost of the paper goods, P, equally. If each neighbor spends $20, what is the total cost of the paper goods? Solve the equation. P divided by 3 plus 8 equals 20. Okay, so this P right here, this is my variable, and it is the paper goods. So the first thing I need to do, I have division here and addition. I'm going to do my PEMDAS backwards and undo this addition. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides first. So minus 8 leaves me with P divided by 3 equals 12. Now, I need to undo division. This is P divided by 3. I need to undo the division. So I'm actually going to multiply both sides times 3. And I do that because I can cross cancel these. 3, because if I made this a fraction, 3 over 1, I would be able to cross cancel the 3's to 1's, so I'm left with just P by itself. So P equals 12 times 3, which is 36. Don't forget your dollar sign. So the cost of the paper goods was $36. Remember, whenever you solve a word problem, even though you might have an equation, do not forget to go back and put in your units. Okay? All right, that is it for examples. Go ahead and complete your QCs and your CYU, and I'll answer questions the next time I see you.